Back to the pick six segment. Cam Newton still running hot. And Boomer, you're not.
Oh, thank you very much. I lost by one game.
So what?
You lost.
Oh, by the way, you lost too. That's all I can tell you.
It rubbed off on me.
Sorry about that.
Needed a season. Let's dive into it. We have the Seahawks at the Patriots. Who do you have? Boomer.
Oh, I'm going to take the Patriots. The reason I'm going to take the Patriots, they're coming off of a bye and they're playing at home, which means most likely they will win, as all these other teams in the same situation have done. Plus, the Seahawks have played a very, very difficult game against the Buffalo Bills last night. Long travel. I'm going with the Patriots.
Same reasons. I'll do it. The Patriots years ago tried to show the NFL all the plays that you try to run against the Seattle defense. They're the ones that started it. I think they'll carry it through and they'll win the game.
This is a really good game to me. Although the Steelers are on a losing streak, we have the Cowboys at the Steelers. Can Big Ben get this team back on track, Phil?
He can. I don't think it'll be this week. I'm going to take the Cowboys. Man, they got it rolling. You know that
but you picked. You picked the Giants to win the division.
Hey,
you sure?
The Cowboys are on a roll right now, so we still got a long way to go, okay? Steelers don't rush the passer well. Last year, they let the Baltimore Ravens run the football on them. Let's see. So Dak Prescott's going to get good pass protection. They're going to run the football. That'll be enough to win the game.
What scares me about this game from the Dallas Cowboys perspective is that everything's on the line now for the Steelers, much like that was the case for the Ravens last week. I'm going to go with the home team, the Steelers here, and I think Big Ben's going to have a huge game, and I look for Antonio Brown to go for over 150 yards in this game. I could just feel like things are starting to build there from a very frustrating standpoint, and I think they'll do something about it this week.
Okay, next game we have the Bengals at the Giants, and to me this is a great test for the Giants, although the Bengals' record isn't great, but I still think they're a great team. So let's see if the Giants are for real. What are your thoughts?
You know, I'm not sold on the Giant offense, man. You know, they are not running the ball worth anything. I know they're getting some big plays out of Odell Beckham Jr. and certainly just throwing the ball and letting them go make a play. Bengals are a rough team. They're a good, balanced football team, a really good team. Nobody, and I mean nobody, stops A.J. Green, Tyler Eifert back in the mix. I'm doing the game on Monday night for Westwood One. I think the Bengals come away with the victory here.
Anything else you want to promote while you're doing it? Why not? I'm taking the Giants, Odell Beckham Jr. against man-to-man coverage. The Bengals play a lot of that. That's why I'm taking the Giants. Choice. I have no choice. I'm sticking with them, and I like their defense. They can stand up against that Bengal offensive line.
Okay, next game, Broncos at the Saints. Phil, you're doing this game.
I'm doing this.
Is there anyone that deals with adversity better than Drew Brees?
Nobody. Listen, I'll tell you a couple. I'm really interested in doing the game. Can't wait to see it. The Broncos defense missing some key parts, and that's a big deal. Derek Wolf's out, Aqib Talib out. So your big run stopper, your best corner out against the Saints offense. So I can't wait to see how it unfolds.
You know, I don't know who you're going to pick, but I'm going to pick the Saints here. And the reason I'm going to pick the Saints is because of all those injuries and because of the Saints offensive line. Underrated, unheralded. Nobody knows who they are. Watch them play. You'll watch them up close and personal. And you were just telling me the scouting report of them is pretty significant. I like the Saints to come away with the victory here. And by the way, you know, Gary Kubiak's put Trevor Siemian on notice. He's got to play a little bit better. And when you start hearing stuff like that, I think there's a little bit of panic maybe in the Denver Broncos.
A lot of love lost for the Broncos these days. Oh, man, this is a great one. Can't wait to get your thoughts on this. Falcons at the Eagles. They start off hot. Now they lost the last 4 out of 5 games. That's the Eagles. Who do you have, Falcons or the Eagles, Phil?
Started off hot, and they're going against the hottest offense, the best offense in the NFL right now. That's the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan, you know, Julio Jones, the great wide receiver, has had 3 subpar games so far this year by his standards and numbers. You know what's happened in all 3 games? They won them. They throw it to everybody. They can run the ball. They can throw it. I'm taking the Falcons at Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles. I think this is one of those bounce-back games for the Eagles. You know,
you're taking the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles are in every game they play. They play tough. They play hard.
I see why you lose.
Well, Doug Peterson.
I see why
I lost by 1 game last week.
You're on a 3-year losing streak.
I know. But I know why you guys are losing too, but I don't want to talk about that on the air.
Anyways, back to the highlights. And for the Kansas City Chiefs, on Sunday, there was no Alex Smith, no Spencer Ware, and no problem getting the victory over the Jags.
Why don't y'all just arm wrestle? Just get this thing over.